Good day, everyone. You are welcome to Kados Hub. You are welcome to this channel. This channel will focus more on tech, social issues, content strategy, and research. Basically, I will be taking you through the necessary process which you have to take, especially if you want to dive into tech. What are those tech skills that you need to put in place? And also, I will be equipping you with relevant tech skills. Once again, I am Olani Olusegun, the founder of Kados Hub. Kados Hub was primarily created to equip individuals, professionals, students, and non-students the relevant skills needed for them to survive the outside world, especially the students, the professional and non-professional. In this channel, I will be taking you through different tech skills such as website development, graphic design, and other relevant IT skills which you are going to need in order to be self-independent. For professional students and non-students, this channel also focuses on research, as I will be taking you through the various processes of conducting a meaningful research. What are those things that you need to put in place if you are to conduct a research, and also what are the likely common mistakes which people usually make whenever they want to conduct a research. And also, aside from this, if you are a student, this channel will also be beneficial to you, especially for 100 level students. If you happen to be in social science or art, it will enable you to have a concrete knowledge on how to analyze social issues, how to answer some of the questions, and how do you use your analytical skills to provide solution to social problems. And also, the content strategy, it has to do with you having a robust knowledge of how to craft a meaningful content. What are those things that you need to put in place? What are the common mistakes that you have to avoid, especially if you are crafting a content, if you are aspiring to become a search engine optimization, an email marketing, a content writer, a copywriter, then this channel is basically for you, because I will be equipping you through relevant videos on how you can survive the outside world, especially how you can use some of these skills to generate massive income, and also how you can avoid common mistakes which most people makes, especially if they are crafting out content. Once again, if you are a new subscriber, you are welcome to this channel. Basically, this is what this channel is all about. And also, if you are an old school subscriber, you are also welcome to this channel once again. So in today's videos, I will be teaching you how you can use Microsoft Word to generate references. The first part of the video has been dive into critical issues on references, how you can add citation and references. What are those things that you need to put in place if you are citing and if you are referencing? What are the different citation styles that we have, and what are the common mistakes that most scholars and most students makes whenever they are referencing? So if you want to know more about these references type, because this video is the part 2 of the video, you can equip yourself with this knowledge by watching the previous video, which is referencing how to add citation and references. So you will see it in under the playlist under research. You can click on it and watch the full videos. So today I will be teaching you basically briefly on how you can use your Microsoft Word to generate references. So Microsoft Word is a software tool which is basically used for typing and editing. So to do this, all you just have to do is, basically I've already explained previously that you can either type your references manually by writing it out using typing it out, or you can use a references generator, which can be broken down into two ways. Either Microsoft Word, and the online generator. The online generator is the part 3 of this video, which I will also be dropping soon. So basically in this video I will be teaching you how you can use your Microsoft, as I said earlier, how you can use your Microsoft Word to what, to generate reference. To do this, all you just have to do is what, go here, click on what, click on reference. This is Microsoft Word 2019. Click on what, click on references. So once you click on references, go to what, go to insert citation. Click on what, click on add new. The reason why you are going to click on add new sources is because you've not add any references type into it before, so you are just starting afresh. So just click here, click on add new. So here you will see type of sources. This type of sources is trying to tell you that which sources are you trying to look reference. Is it a book? Is it a journal report? Is it an article? Is it a conference paper? Is it a books? Is it a book chapter? So the one that falls into the category of the references source that you are trying to show, that's what you are trying to click. That's what you are going to click. So for this particular video, I will be using journal articles. So I will be using journal articles and books. So the books is just like normal textbook, where the book section is like, maybe like if you have a textbook, maybe like the textbook is broken down into maybe like 12 chapters, maybe 12 chapters. Under that 12 chapters, you are not using the old books. Maybe you are only using the chapter 12 of the books, and maybe chapter 12 of the books, that's the section that you are only using. So that is what this book section talks about. This one is normal journal articles that you usually download online. Example of this journal article is this. So this is a journal article. Then we have what, we have articles in a periodical, like article, normal article, like a newspaper articles that they usually use maybe every month, monthly. This one is like a conference paper, and this one is like a report. So the one that falls into the category of the source that you are about to cite, that's what you are going to click. As I said earlier, basically for this particular video I will be using journal article and book. So for this, let's start with journal article. So author, this is author. Then assuming that maybe this particular author now is what, the name is what, Chanta Epi. I will just copy it. Then what, paste it here. Then click on what, the title. What's the title? I will copy it. And environment. I don't need to stress myself. I will just type what, environment, since it's not much. So the journal name, for this, the journal name is not included, but here we can just use Lagos Business School. You can use this as the journal name. Then here this year, oh, this paper is presented at what, at a conference. So we are going to do what, we are going to change it. We are going to do what, to change it to what, conference proceeding. So this is the title, this is the author. So conference publication name. So I will just copy this, ACREW conference. ACREW. Then publisher. The publisher is what, this one. The publisher is what, Lagos Business School. So Lagos is the city. This one is what, the year. The year is what, the year is 2006. So I will just write the year. So these are the information which are available for us. So I'll just click OK. Okay. Ignore this. Kindly ignore this. Ignore this. Ignore this. So let me use another example again, a journal publication, so that you can have concrete knowledge of what I am trying to explain to you. So this is a journal publication. So this we have what? We have 5 authors. So what you just have to do is what? Click on what? Since you've already added this, you don't need to click on add site insert citation again. Just click on what? Manage sources. Then click on what? Click on new. Then this is a journal article. Here, this is the author. We have what? We have what? We have what? Separated by what? Comma. We have what? We have this. We have this. This is third scholar. We have this. And we have this again. This is the last color. So let's add this, and since it's the last color, so this is the title of the journal. This is what? Association between. So let's copy it one by one. I don't want it in uppercase. Shift F3 to change it to what? Lowercase. So I only need this. So origin, then what? Climate, then the last one, which is what? The marital article. What? The marital article. So the journal name is here. Which one is what? Journal of marital family, journal of marital and family therapy. The year of publication, October 2015. We have what? The pages. The pages is 508 to 521, 508 to 521. Then we have what? I think this. We have what? The volume number. The volume number. Volume 41. Volume 41. Issue what? Issue 4. Issue what? Issue 4. Issue number 4. So I think these are the information which the information, this information that was starred means that starred in red means that they are very, very important, which you have to provide so that it can help you generate these references. So just click on what? Okay. So once you click on OK, then for the book, I want to use book now. I just have to do what? Click on what? Click on book, then click on what? The same procedure which I used here. It's still the same way I'm going to do this. I will just what? Write the publisher name. Maybe assuming that the publisher name is Evans, then I will just what? Maybe like James and Law. Maybe the title is corporate governance. Maybe the year is 2015. maybe the city is London, maybe the country. If you have this information, you can provide it. Maybe the editor is Scott Brown. Maybe the volume, this one is not really necessary. If you have the standard number of the book, you can write it. Maybe the pages you can also fill it. So this is it. Don't forget, we've already filled the most important one that was starred in red. So the one that wasn't starred is not necessarily, but if you have the information, you can provide it. Just click on what okay. So the same way, if it is a book session, it's still the same way. Book session, all you just have to do is book title, book author, title. Like now assuming that maybe the chapter is divided into, maybe like the whole book is maybe like 13 chapter. Maybe out of that 13 chapter, I'm only interested in chapter 2, and the title of chapter 2 is what is like, maybe the author, maybe it is maybe like a combination of different author that makes that particular books. Maybe the author that wrote chapter 2 is maybe like Mary and Angel. Maybe the title of that chapter 1 is, assuming the title of that chapter 1 is what is politics. Book author, what is the name, who wrote that particular book. It's not the chapter now, it is the book author. Who wrote that book? Who wrote that book? Maybe the person that wrote that book is maybe like David Brown. Maybe the book title is Politics and Governance. So maybe the year of publication is 2009. The pages that I used for this particular, maybe the chapter 2 that I used in this whole book, maybe start from page 2 to maybe 2 to 19. So maybe the city is London. The publisher name is maybe like Evans Publisher. So if I have all this information, I can impute it. And if you want to get this information, you can always see it at the front of the books. So once you just click on you can see this recommended field. The recommended field is the one starred in red. So just click on okay. Once you are done, if you notice very well, we have how many references here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 references here. So check here also. We have 4 references here. If you notice that this one is 4 and this one is 3, the one that is not complete here, just click on it here and click on copy. It will automatically appear here. Once you are done here, once you've already filled the necessary things, just click on close this tab. Click on close. You are done. So don't forget here, the first video that I did, I said you have to be sure that which references style is your school using or your supervisor requested from you. So here, if your supervisor say you should use Chicago style, don't go and use Upper. If your supervisor say you should use Harvard, don't go and use Chicago style. So you have to be sure which references style your supervisor is asking for. So just any references style that your supervisor requested or your school requested for, just this section, you can change it here. Different section. So for this particular video, I'm going to be using Upper. So then the next one now is, how do I generate my reference? I've already filled the necessary thing. How do I generate my reference? Just come down here. You see this particular section here called bibliography. Just click here. click here. Once you click here, if maybe the way you cite in your school, maybe you don't use references, maybe you use bibliography, click here. If it is references that you want the heading of the references to be, click on references. But most likely people usually use this second one. If you don't use this second one, you can use this. All are the same, just that the title is the only what is the only difference. So just click what, click for this particular video I'm going to be using references. So look here, it has already what generated my references for me. Simple as like what, as ABC. Is not very hard. It's not something tedious. It is something that you can do at the comfort of what, of your room, and it doesn't require what, internet access. All you just have to do is what, keep track of what, of those sources that you use in your write-up, and don't forget what, to follow the process and include it. So this is it. Once you just generate it like this, Ctrl A, highlight all, just click on Ctrl J, so that what, it will justify everything, so that everything will not look shabby and look distorted. So once you just do, once these references has been justified, that's all. Then don't forget what, to save. To save, you just click on what, save as, or if you want to use the short key, Alt FA, sorry, Alt FA, just hold your Alt FA, hold your Alt key and press what, FA, that's all. Or what, Alt FA, Alt plus FA, that's what, that's shortcut for save as. Then you choose the particular file location which you want to save your references to. So this is the part 2 of the references generator, which I mentioned in the previous video which I dropped. So I hope and I believe that you gained something tangible from this particular video. So if you have any question, or you are not clear in this in what I explained earlier in the first video or this particular video, you are free to drop this your opinion at the comment section, and I will be glad to respond to it adequately. And also, if you have any issues in your assignment or in your write-up, and you need further clarification on some of this, you are free to what, to drop it at what, at the comment section, and I will be glad to what, to respond to it. And don't forget what, to subscribe to what, to this particular channel, so that you can be well equipped with relevant skills which I promise to be dropping every week. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and also suggest. You can also suggest possible topics or possible issue which you want me to what, to provide solution to, and I will be glad to what, to do such for you. Thank you very much, and I hope you've learned a lot in this particular video. So see you next in our next video. Thank you. God bless.